Do you feel it was a mistake?
Wait. Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. So, when Abacha now died, and Afenifere has to put somebody forward, and I met Bola Ige here in Ibadan, he now said, if the tradition of the Awois movement was to be followed, Abraham Adesanya should be put forward to be the presidential candidate of the group. If he will not do it, then the deputy leader should be put forward. It is when the deputy leader and the deputy leader are not interested that the lead position can be contested. So he felt they would not be fair to him as deputy leader, that he should now ask him to go and contest.
Perhaps they were reminding him of how he disobeyed Awolowo before the primaries of the 1979 election. You remember Awolowo supported Alayande? Boy Ige insisted on a primary. I think they reminded him of that.
I think popular stories are not necessarily the facts.
Okay, help us.
In I was not there then.
Yes.
But I've been privileged to listen to those who are there, to interact with them. I'm privileged to talk to. I've spoken to everybody who has ever been governor under the UPN. The only person I spoke to briefly was Professor Abrosali, who came to Concord when I was a reporter there. So, but I met each and every one of them. So, Bola Ige became governor of Oyo State because he was the one the leadership wanted. And let me tell you, when they went to, I think it was Erua, to go and hold their meeting, there were people who wanted Kano Emmanuel Alayande, Archdeacon Emmanuel Alayande, and those who wanted Bola Ige. And there were other people who wanted to be governor. Chief Sunday Afolabi also wanted to be governor.
Mm-hmm.
And there were a lot of... Awolowo was not involved in all this. Awolowo was not involved. The leaders were moving around to say which of us will be governor. Then the Obas in Oyo State then also were meeting who will be our next governor. So it was the meeting of the Obas that also hinted the politician that this is the way we are thinking. So that was what made Chief Sunday Afolabi to step down for Chief Bola Ige. And the other leaders realized that Bola Ige was the strongest, so they also stepped down for him. So Alayande was very, very close to Chief Awolowo. So when the contest was done, Bola Ige became first. The Alayande people protested to Chief Awolowo. And because Papa Alayande was very close to Chief Awolowo, Papa Awolowo told him that, okay, don't worry, they will redo it so that you can, if you believe that you have been wrong, let us have a second running so that we can see face to face. So it was it was done again, and Bola Ige also won. And Alayande gave a concession speech. So when Bola Ige became governor, Alayande was a member of that government.
Yeah.
He became a member of the government, and he till the end, he was very close to Bola Ige. And so let me tell you another story.
Please go ahead.
Papa Alayande was regarded as above board among the leaders of Afenifere. He was regarded as a man who could be trusted by all groups, all the sides. So, on March 26, 2001, we the leaders, we had a group called the Alajobi Committee of the Yoruba Nation, which we
Alajobi were mostly young persons in love with Ige, right?
No, Alajobi, Committee of the Yoruba Nation. Listen to me. You are the one interpreting it to me that I love you, Bola Ige. Bola Ige was our leader.
Okay.
So, Bola Ige had joined the Abacha government. I'm sorry, the Obasanjo government. But despite that, the crisis in the aftermath of the Rovan had not was still roiling within Afenifere. So the Alajobi committee is a group of younger people who are also leaders of Afenifere in their own right. I think it's about 11 groups that moved, that joined that to form that committee. We called it Alajobi Committee of the Yoruba Nation. I was the chairman. Engineer Femi Yerokun was my vice chairman. Professor Onigbede was our secretary. We had other leaders who are involved in it. Jimmy Agbaje, Engineer Benga Daniel, many other people who are there, who are in the Alajobi. So we decided that we needed to also wade into this lingering disagreement among our leaders. So I was mandated to call a meeting by the Alajobi leadership. So I called a meeting for Ijebu Igbo for March 26, year 2001. So what I'm talking about is that we looked around and said, who could preside over this meeting among the leaders? Because all the leaders have stories to tell. Who could be trusted among the leaders to preside over this kind of meeting? Papa, it was Papa Adesanya was there, Papa Adebanjo, Olaniwa Ajayi, Sholanke Onosanya. All of them, they were in that meeting. All the leadership.
The feuding leadership.
All of them. All of them were there. So, it was, of course, Archdeacon Alayande who was asked to preside. So I'm only saying this for you to know the kind of he was a very highly respected person. So there was never any read between him and Bola Ige till he died. There was something like that. And Bola Ige, nobody objected when we told them that it was Alayande that would preside. They were all happy about it. Nobody.
So can we say what happened in D. Rovans destroyed Afenifere?
No. I think what D. Rovan is an indication, and the indication is still there now, that Afenifere needs to be reinvented. When you have a good product, you cannot just keep it as it is. You have to continue to change it to show that it is an organic thing. Afenifere is an organic organization. And there have been things that have been causing some little problems. Some of our leaders believe that Afenifere should behave like a political party. It is not a political party.
But under Awolowo, that philosophy, Afenifere was like a party.
No.
They were linked.
No, wait. You should not. You are mixing two things.
Okay.
Papa Awolowo was the man who inspired Afenifere.
Yes.
He inspired Afenifere. So when he formed this party, the action group, many people gave it different names in Yoruba land. One of the names of the action group was Afenifere. So Afenifere was the Yoruba interpretation of the action group. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that was what it was. After the death of Papa Awolowo in 1987, the leaders started meeting briefly in Ikenne to decide what to do next. Then finally, the Airways movement decided that our leadership should move to under the old man called Papa Ajasin. So it was at that point that the name Afenifere was now being used.